friends, it's Becky Roberts from Inking, Idaho, and I'm going to show you the January 2021 new release for Concord 9th. This release is all about Valentine's and love, but one of the things that I really like about Concord 9th is that they make their stamps and dies so that they coordinate with other products that are already in their line. So you don't have to use these for Valentine's only. We all have friendship, love, weddings, birthdays, and other occasions in our life, and these will all work very well with these, as you will see as we move through them. Concord 9th's mission is to provide innovative, high-caliber products that inspire creativity and a love for making. And believe me, I had no problem making this month. And that's exactly what we're going to be talking about. So let's get started. This is the All the Love bundle. It comes with the stamp set and dies, and this is the latest edition in their All the collection. Previously, they've released All the Hellos, All the Birthdays, All the Marys, All the Thanks, and now we have All the Love. I love this graphic set and the way that they put their words and their fonts together. This is actually one of my favorite collections for Concord 9th. And this All the Love just might be my very favorite to date. So let me show you a little bit about it. You have the solid for the insides and the lining for the outside. The L and the V line up against the O and the E in case you want to offset them and do different colors. They have All About the Love, and then they have coordinating dies that aren't necessarily ones that go right with this one, but they coordinate with it. So it's like 2 for the price of 1. So let me show you what these look like when you cut them out. In addition to the stamp set, you also have these large graphic loves, and this is the LO and the VE, and they cut out in 2 different spots. So you can line them up like this, or you can line them horizontally if you want to say love all the way across. You have a solid heart, an inner and an outer heart, the love you, and another really cute script. And then you have the X's and the O's and the hearts that create confetti for shaker cards, or you can just add them to your card itself. So let me show you a couple of samples that I made using the All the Love bundle. And set these aside. This one I did just pretty straightforward. I chose the Oceanside, the Stardust, the Poppy, and the Sea Glass. And I just stamped them solid with my Misty and then went right over them with black to do the outline. It lines up beautifully. I put the U right across the front, added a couple of little hearts, and that's my first finished sample. Second, I just chose to use every single piece in that stamp set, and I made kind of a collage or a subway art kind of thing. I used them all, just chose the same color palette that I was using, and the only thing I did add was one of the little hearts that you die cut, and I put it right over top of the O for just a little bit of pop. Next up is the love. I used the Love You out of the stamp set, and again with the hearts. And then I used the new Turnabout background stamp, which is called Scattered Hearts. Now this one, I say I love all the Turnabouts, but honestly I think this one is really going to be my favorite, and I'll tell you why. Because it's very simple, it's very easy to line up, and you can have as few or as many hearts as you want. So before I finish this card, let me show you when you do the Turnabout stamp. If you stamp it once, you just get hearts that just look like this, and it's so well spread out and evenly spaced that it's just a cute background. Then you can stamp it twice, 3 times, or 4 times, and you turn it and you rotate it each time you stamp it. And there are videos on the Turnabout on the Concord 9th YouTube channel if you need more help on doing the Turnabouts. But this particular one right here, this one is actually turned 4 times, but just with 2 colors. So it's 1 and 3 and 2 and 4, and it's just so beautifully spaced. I really like the way this turned out. So then when I got to do my projects, I went ahead and picked up the 4 colors that I was using in this palette, and I did all 4 colors, and I cut it down a little bit, put a piece of poppy behind it, and just let the heart stand for itself. And then my final card in this one is a shaker card using the love that I cut out from the die, and then some of the confetti, a couple of sequins, the big hearts, the little hearts, and then all the little pieces that were in it. This one is kind of a faux shaker. It's not really a true shaker card because it's not set up on foam dots. So I call it a faker, as in a fake shaker, because it's just a cello bag behind there is all it is. And it's just enough to make them move and wiggle. So that's kind of a fun idea. So this one is the All the Love bundle. And this is the stamps and the dies. This is the Sweet Talk bundle. It has the Sweet Talk stamp set and the Sweet Talk dies. Now this creates your traditional conversation hearts. It has a lot of heart dies to create other heart things. It has cute sentiments, very graphic font. It has this beautiful foliage inside this heart. It coordinates with these little foliage pieces right here. This stamp set is absolutely gorgeous when it's stamped out, and I can see this being used for weddings as well as Valentine's. It's beautiful. So let me show you what these look like once you cut them out. So in this set, you have the little foliage dies. You get a left and a right, and I just cut them out in 4 different colors. The XXOO, hugs, I love you, and love. These are the sentiments in the stamp set. This life is sweet and so are you. I adore you. This is the beautiful foliage that is stamped out on the heart. It has an adore, and then these are the conversation hearts that are so cute. Now, this is kind of clever. It's very fun, easy to do, easy to make multiples, because this stamp right here that says love, hugs, XXOO, and sweet is one stamp. It's perfectly lined up so that you cut it out with one die and you get 4 hearts out of it. So pretty clever. Those guys are thinkers over there at that Concord 9th. That's such a fun idea. All right, and then we have this elongated heart die that's in here, and it fits the sweet, life is sweet and so are you sentiment. So I just put these 4 on 4 different hearts, and then they fit perfectly into the little box that's in this month's collection. Now, you also can fold a piece of cardstock in half and just set your die right off the edge of this so that it doesn't cut it, and you can open it up and have open cards, and these also fit right in the little box. So that'd be a cute little Valentine gift, little love gift, cute idea. All right, let me show you one of the things that I made with this set. This one, I just used one of the little hearts for the background. I embossed in white on the foliage for the heart. I used the adore and 2 little pieces of the cutout foliage for this one. And then I just popped the heart up on some foam tape. And this is what the heart looks like with the foliage on it if you just stamp it without embossing it. It's just so pretty, really pretty. And this is the fun little conversation hearts. And so for this one, I used the ballet slipper, I used the sea glass, aqua sky, and then the grapefruit, and I stamped them all with a poppy ink, and it makes them look just like conversation hearts. So this is a fun set. This has a lot of really fun things in it that you can use, and also I think great for weddings. So this is the Sweet Talk stamp set and dies. This is the Be Mine bundle. It includes the Be Mine stamp set and the Be Mine dies. You're going to stamp, color, and cut these out to create punny cards, cute little Valentines, sure to put enough to put a smile on anybody's face. So I used this die right here to cut out my shape for my Valentines, and let me show you what I created. Bzz, that's B for I like you. The donut, I don't know what I would do without you. The mint, you got this, sending a little encouragement. The jam, you're my jam. The rocket, love you to the moon and back. And the taco, it's okay to fall apart sometimes. Tacos do, and people still love them. That's true, right? So I'm going to pick up all my Valentines and I'm going to put them into the little gift box that I made. So this is the mini gift box bundle. I cut it out of wheat cardstock. I used the polka dots on there to emboss it with some white embossing powder. I used the bee on the front, made a little tag, added a strip of cardstock, and then just used a yellow bow for the top. So I'm going to open them up and slide all my Valentines in there. And close this down right on the little slit that's behind the bee. Get my tag going the right direction. and you have the cutest little gift box of Valentine's. So this is the Be Mine stamp set and die bundle. This is the mini gift box bundle. It comes with the mini gift box stamp set and the mini gift box dies. You have the two pieces that put together your box. You have a couple of words, for you and enjoy. You have 4 pieces that create the bow, and then you have some tags that coordinate with the sentiments in the stamp set. The polka dots and the stripes are used to create pattern on your box, and then you have a little fun accessory pieces that you can just add little bits and bobs to create your patterns on your box. So let me show you what these look like when you cut them out. We have the enjoy and the for you. I did this out of 2 pieces of cards, 2 colors of cardstock, and then just cut out the 4 and put it right on top. The vertical tag, I did the thank you, and this is just another piece of darker cardstock underneath of it just for the contrast. This was more like a traditional tag just for you. The circle tag, this one says homemade, you deserve this, and it has a little heart that I popped up on the top. The bow, I created one in a traditional bow look and then one with the tails down, so there might be just a little bit more formal. And then I also did a double bow that I wanted to show you because this was kind of fun to do. It stayed together really well. I thought it might be a little too strong for this centerpiece to hold on to, but it's perfect. So that's another option for you to do a double bow. The box itself is you cut out 2 pieces. You have a front and a back. It takes 3 pieces of tape to put it together, one along this side, one along this side, one along the bottom, and then the top just folds over and goes into this slit. So let me show you a couple of samples that I've made. This first one is black and white with the brush striped background stamp. And then I used some Aqua Sky cardstock that I just put on the top of this, and then I stamped it with the polka dots in the stamp set. I used a black bow, and then you open it up, and it's just a cute little crayon box. And it goes right under that slit and keeps it closed perfectly. So this little box measures 3 inches by 4 1/4 by 5/8. So for a little box, this holds quite a bit. Another sample that I've made is this one where I put the bow on the outside. I use the heart to create some texture on the front of it, and then you open it up and it has the box on the inside. And it says open for the good stuff. So you slide it open, there's the good stuff. Put it back down under the slit. I put a silver heart on there, and again a 2-tone for you with the silver and the Aqua Sky. So that's just another option for creating your box. So this one is the mini gift box bundle with the dies and the stamps. This is the Color Me Happy bundle. We have the stamp set and dies that work together to create fun, playful, and very colorful cards. You have Color Me Proud, Color Me Thankful, Color Me Happy, Color Me Excited. You have a sentiment that says, you bring so much color to my world, along with some fun scribbles that you can use to make really fun cards. In conjunction with the dies, everything kind of looks like a crayon. So let me show you what the dies look like when you cut them. So you have the solid crayon, and then you have the wrapper, and then you have 4 sentiment choices that are in these right here. When you cut them, they cut out solid like this, and they have the 2 stripes for the crayons that come with it. If you pop out the letters, you get just the silhouette of the words. You can use it with just the little letters, or you can use it without the letters in the wrapper. Then you have a large heart and a small heart. So you can make plain crayons, striped crayons, crayons with sentiments on it, mix and match whatever you want. So let me show you what I've made with these. One of the fun things about this set is it coordinates with the new little gift box die. So for this one, I use the large and the small heart to create texture to the front of the box. And this is Dove cardstock. The bow is that poppy cardstock. You open it up and it has crayons that are permanently stuck inside of it. So this is part of the box. I glued these to the front of the box, so this is not going to come out. So those will always be there. So I made some cards to go inside the box. This one says Color Me Proud, Color Me Excited, Color Me Thankful, and Color Me Happy. So I think this would make the recipient very happy. Fold them all back up, slide it under the slit, and you've got such a cute little gift box. The next card that I made is the one using the larger sentiment. You bring so much color to my world. I just used the scribble from the crayons in all the colors that I chose to put on the front of it, along with a heart and another scribble. I backed it on some black cardstock, popped it up on some foam tape, and there's a very simple, colorful card. The last card I made, I used everything in the place. I used all the colors, all the sentiments, the scribble, the crayons, the stripes. I used it all. Makes such a cute, colorful card. So for the top one, I did ballet slipper and honeysuckle, sorbet and poppy, grapefruit and sorbet, buttercup and stardust, sprout and parsley, sea glass and clover, and aqua sky and oceanside. Those are the colors that I used for this card. So as you can see, this is bright, cheery, and colorful. Very, very fun set to play with. So this is the Color Me Happy dies and stamp set. There you have it, stamping friends. That's the great stuff for January 2021. All products are available for sale individually, or for the whole release, there's a convenient one-click link. As you can see here, Concord 9th is off to a fabulous year of innovation and exciting new products. Happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for joining me.